Sorry for all that. Hopefully now we are back. Check audio. Sorry for all that. Alright, audio is still a little crummy. Okay, I think the audio might be better now. Let me check. Test, 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 test. Test. All right, I just turned the knob up a lot. Let's see if that made a difference. Yeah, it's a bit louder. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a bit louder. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Hopefully this stream will last a bit longer. We had just gotten into it, and it was working all right. Had some of our friends from last night and other shows were in, and I was having a really bad connection down here. I could not tell if you guys were getting any signal. I wasn't getting any signal. It showed that it was broadcasting, but it showed that it was weak, and I had nothing to see it on. What I was trying to watch it on was not, it was not coming through. Thank you, Jamie, for letting me know about the audio. How excited about this black gear, and the more I look at it, it's not as black as I wished it was. And what I mean is the inside of the gear is white. So if you look at the inside of the gear, it's white. So when it's not stretched at all, it's black, but when it starts stretching a little, you can kind of see through it. And you can see a lighter color through it. So I apologize if you guys were tuned in earlier when we lost our internet signal down here. Not sure what happened. I've been having some pretty good luck with the internet recently. I haven't had a show drop in what feels like a couple of months at least. But it's going to happen. Not that thrilled with the fit and finish. Pretty sure my friend Tessa could do a better job. Pretty sure a lot of people could do a better job. They are wearing their gear a lot tighter than I used to. All right. The pants were quite a bit tighter getting off, so we'll see how tight these are to get back on. Really disappointed that my show cut out earlier. We had Reggie on. I don't think Reggie's back on with us. I was going to tell Reggie right before the show went out if he had a chance to bring his dog by the shop tomorrow so I could check out his dog. Haven't seen him in a while. Oh, this is funny. This is funny. I wish that the underneath of the garment was not, I think this is what they call, man, I forget what they call this, sublimation, I think. I bring it by my buddy and ask him. So he does the same stuff on full size. I think they could do better. I guarantee you FXR wouldn't be happy. FXR makes a better product than this, but I mean, it is just a toy. I was just not as keen. The fit on this one was certainly better than the fit on this one. But anyway, this is now going to go to the red bike, and this guy is going to go back together on the yellow bike. Now we'll get him out of the way. Still waiting on a lot of parts to come in. Wish they would hurry up and send them. Not sure why live chat only shows top chat. It's very frustrating. So this is where I'm missing a piece, Losi. If you guys feel it in your heart to send me one, that'd be great. You can go back and watch the opening of this bike. Brand new, I opened it. This piece was never on there. I didn't notice it that day. I noticed it weeks later, but it holds this guy down. So I stole it off of this bike. And yeah, so now this one needs one. If anybody has come back from the original show earlier this evening where we lost the internet service, I'm apologizing for that. Don't know why we had such a crummy internet. We had no issues yesterday in the middle of a tropical storm. So anyway, yeah, I'm happy with that. This guy in black definitely looks better on this motorcycle. The black looks better than the reddish orange, which looks fine on the red. But on yellow, I think the black probably looks better. And just one more piece of many, many that I'm waiting on. Hopefully it'll come in. Oh, Trinidad is back. Thank you so much, buddy. Sorry about that. Hey, if you were on there before, let me know what was it that you saw happen. Because from my point of view, the little monitor that I was watching the chats on just locked up, and I could not. I couldn't tell if anything was working, and my phone just said the connection had a weak signal. Jamie says she likes the black. I agree. Yellow and black looks really good. Looks better. It's a better fit than this red, orangish, lighter colored. I like the black on the yellow, so that'll be that for a while. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is start putting this back together. And because I do not want to tear this apart just for this swing arm, I know an aluminum swing arm will probably come in tomorrow if I don't wait one more day, but I'm going to go ahead and use the other swing arm because I don't want to tear that apart and have two torn apart. Thank you. He says I kept phasing in and out. Okay, yeah, hopefully we don't have that issue anymore. If something like that starts happening, and you guys are able to warn me about it, let me know, and I'll do what I can. Sometimes I can just reposition the camera a little bit. So what are we going to do here? All right, yeah, this is going to go back together, or part of it might. And we've got a swing arm over here for it. The reason we're replacing this swing arm is it's broke right here where the chain guide bolts to it. I lost the chain guide when this broke off. Broke the very first day, probably when the Pirate was driving it. Okay. Let's see, I think that was there. All right, so these washers I just pushed out have some sort of, sorry, not washers, they're bearings, but then they have some sort of insert on the inside of them. So there's a bearing that pushes into the swing arm, but inside that bearing is an insert which I guess takes up the slack, takes up the play for the axle, or the swing arm pivot bolt, which in essence I believe is this lower transmission gear. I think it's like so. And then I think this one on the outside of it. That looks pretty good. It's not going to have any stickers on it, but that's okay. Let me see. Oh no, I mounted that upside down already. I'm glad I caught that now. Let's flip this dude back over. Yeah. All right. That's going to be better. So, love to hear from you guys out there in the chat world. If you have anything to say, let me know. If you've got any ideas on how to make this bike any better. And I don't remember when I took this off. Let's see. I need to pull the shaft out. It's just a little bit of a puzzle. Okay. So that looks correct. Took me a few tries to get everything situated, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. Though it does look like I'm missing some parts of the shock here. What is that? Maybe not. Maybe there's only one side of it. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let me see. Do I still have an exploded view of this? It'd be good if I do. And guys, thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. Every like helps these tiny channels. I got a small channel, but you all are helping it grow, and I really appreciate it. Got like 50 new subscribers, like 50, more than one a day in the last month or so. So pretty happy about that. Okay, so these old flapping lips. I did some mods to the front brake setup. It's working great. Gobs of freewheeling. Locks up the front when he's deep on the brake. And it returns open. Dude, that's perfect. That's what I want to get. How did you do it? Was it, did you have to sand it down a lot? Did you put a spring up in here to help push it back? Let us know. Because that's something that people have been having some issues with. Mine works decent. I wouldn't say it locks up the front, nor is there tons of freewheeling, but it does work pretty decently. But yeah, let us know what you did. That is awesome. These bikes are so new that give people time. We're going to figure out what's going on with them. What are we going for? So I'll check your channel out I'm not sure if I follow you or not. If I don't follow you, these old flapping lips, I definitely will. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to get subscribers sometimes. I've had this channel. I think the problem with this channel is I started it a long time ago just as a personal channel, and it may have messed up the algorithm because it was just like a personal channel, or I just had some stuff that I'd put out for friends or family or something. Then when I decided to start doing some YouTube stuff many years later, I feel like the YouTube may have overlooked the channel for a long time, because it was years after I had started it when I started using it. Okay, so I got the bottom pivot pin moved over. I am not going to worry about the brake caliper just yet. This is just a fake brake caliper. Just going to leave it there. And we're going to take a look at this and see how this is coming along while we check out what Flappin' Lips says. He sanded it down with a fine-tooth metal file, so it moves smooth. Very good. And he wiped it with a rag and WD. Then put on the horn back. He set it with a bit more. More what? More what? I set it with a bit more play in it, like a little bit more play or loose, I'd assume. More, so he said it with a bit more tension on the spring. It was a bit of a trick to load up the torsion spring, but not really too hard. Okay, once that was done, I also moved the barrel lock just a smidge for a longer cable. Okay. Set it with a bit more tension on the spring. So how did you set more tension on that spring? Did you bend the spring backwards, the opposite direction? So when you had to push it back, it was just more force? Was there some trick to that? I think I know what you're saying, but I wonder how you did that. And then it's just a matter of setting up the cable. Yeah. So I had a cable go out. I have one up here that's bad, actually. I need to get another one. I have one, but my first cable come unraveled when I was trying to went to adjust it, and the bottom had already been getting frailing, so it actually broke. When I did go ahead and I broke my front brake as well. It was this piece right here that broke, kind of the arm on it. And when I broke that, when I finally did get around to put it back together, it took a few tries, but definitely working with that tension on the cable, making sure the servo is set correctly. It does make a difference, but I still didn't get it perfectly smooth. I'd like to work on it some more and get it working better. Hopefully we'll get there. Man, all right. So what is the deal next? Guys, I'm afraid I don't remember what goes here. It's going to be sketchy. I think those went through there. This was here. Yeah, I'm going to have to find an exploded view. So he says he set the horn on, he'd start it behind where it should be. Then turn it into the operational area and push the horn onto the caliper stem. Okay. Set the horn on, he would start it behind where it should be. I assume you mean lower than it should be. Which I kind of tried to do that, but I could only get it so low before it felt like it was bottoming out against this. But I think that's yeah, that's awesome. if you get a chance, oh, you said you have a YouTube channel. Show us on there. Yeah, just get lower. Yeah. Oh, awesome, man. Cool. Put that on the YouTube channel and I'll check it out. Sorry guys, I'm logging over here into the Losi page so I can take a look at their exploded view, as I do not remember which screws went where. I have a feeling this is not getting done today, and that's alright. I didn't want to rush it anyway. I did get a little bit done. Alright, so here's my explodable view. Alright, so from here, what are we dealing with? Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. One, two, three, four, five, all the same. 25, 1, 2. It's 4x10s. Yeah, watching a video. Trinidad says watching a video this evening about the chain guard rubbing when using street tires. It's definitely going to rub. It's what it looked like to me. He put a metal under the chain guard, and now he has a cool spark feature. I like that. I have a feeling I'll be putting this together 2 or 3 times. Definitely have a feeling that's going to happen. I don't even know if this came off of this or not. Alright, so these 4x10s, 25016. Five, 9, 6, 3 is a 3x12. I think these are all 10s though. 3x10, 3x10. Oh, there are a difference. It's my bad. Those are the 3x12s. Here's 3x10s. One right there. One here. There's a whole lot of wires underneath this thing, kind of stressing me out. Usually when I disassemble something for the first time, I will take some pictures of it. But since the device I used to take pictures, my camera, is over there doing the live stream, it was not really a possibility. What I think I'm going to do is put this together but not tighten anything down and see if it looks like I get all the screws lined up. Yeah, let's do it that way. Definitely give me a chance to make a few adjustments if we need to. I have a feeling I'm going to need to. I could pull this one apart if we need. If I get stuck, that might be the case tomorrow, but I'm not going to be doing that tonight. I think this, where was these? I say I'm not too impressed with this exploded diagram over here. I know you guys can't see it, but not too impressed. I think that's going to be the 12. Not for sure. I'll pull this one out on this side for comparisons. That's a 12. Where were you? Man, I'm gonna have to go back and look at some pictures of this. Hopefully I took some of them. I know I can get them online, but I don't really have access to that right now. That's obvious. Yeah, this is going to be a whole thing. I'm not going to be getting this back for sure until do a little bit more research on that. It's cool. I didn't really ever plan to finish it up today. I did want to get started. I hope by the end of Wednesday night, probably be done. I'm actually pretty surprised at how clear and clean the yeah, I've been impressed with how clean it actually was internally. I thought when I took it apart I was going to find like a lot more dirt and gunk in there, but luckily I didn't. Yeah, this is going to be fun to figure out. It's going to be a little bit like a puzzle, and it did that just by leaving them in the plate. But I certainly didn't take too be one of the last things. I'm not gonna have to do that till the end. I think that goes. I do not remember if this had to come off in a particular order or not. Not sure there's much I can do about it tonight. It seems like for whatever reason I'm just not, I don't have a very good some spacer is going to be left on the table, and so it'll be coming back apart. But hey, it's all an adventure. I think I remember you being here. Sorry guys, looked like I might have been dropping signal there. But so I know we've been kind of losing the signal. I do apologize for that. Started piecing this together. We're just going to see how far we can get on it. I think I'll be able to probably get the majority of it together, but I'm not convinced it'll be together tonight, nor do I'm not really needing it to be together. I won't be driving it for at least until this weekend. Alright, so if I can figure out which screws went where, that would be primo. Let me look at something. I see, I'm off by a little bit here. There. This to go here so far. That looks pretty legit. Oh, get out of there. I'm starting to think this would be easier to build from one side. I shouldn't build it like a sandwich. Crash piece is under a little tension there. Not sure which screws that even was. And I'm gonna probably go ahead and shut this down. If we can't get it to chill out, I'm just gonna have to we're probably gonna shut it out. Having too much buffering. Appreciate you guys tuning in with us tonight. Guys, hope you have a good night. Talk to you later.